Ah, yes. Hello there to each and every one of you. And you can most certainly say hello there. And make sure you're unmuted.
Hello?
Hello! Can everyone hear us okay before we get things started? Hello to each and every one of you. This is a much earlier stream than what I'm normally accustomed to on Sundays, but I wanted to make a wonderfully wonderful... Wait, that's alliteration at its absolute worst. But I wanted to make a wonderful exception to our special, I wouldn't say guest, partner in love today. To find the right recipient to cater to our archaic and spiritual needs. So, let's do a sound test before we basically get started. So, Pen, would you like to introduce yourself and make some random noises for everyone that's in the chat right now?
Oh boy, do I love random noises. Can you hear me?
I still hear it on my end. Oh, look at that. Bird has offered you a grand compliment. Look at that. Bird, are you a frequent member of Pen's lovely community? If so, I'm sure she appreciates. I can't even speak properly! This is like the frights right now. I gotta guzzle down a whole liter or gallon of water at this point. Oh.
Yes, water. Hydrate!
Yes, hydrate indeed. So, Pen, in this moment, for those of you who may not be familiar from that or may be a part of my community, would you like to properly introduce yourself and what kind of content you create?
Of course. Hello, my name is Pang. I am a psychopomp pangolin, aka Death. I am the, not the granddaughter, sorry. I'm the daughter of Thanatos, and I'm pretty much variety. I like a lot of different things. Horror is definitely my favorite, as well as JRPGs. You can catch me playing about anything.
Oh.
And I normally stream in the evening, so.
Okay, that's normally my thing too, the evening. So, with that said, you mentioned that you are a fan of horror games, correct?
Yes, I love horror.
What is your anticipation level in regards to the newest Amnesia game coming out this month?
Ooh.
I think it's even this week.
Oh my, is it?
Yeah, I think it's going to be released on the Xbox Game Pass for sure this week, if I'm not mistaken. They delayed it, but now I think they're issuing it this week.
And you said it's on the Game Pass? That's even better.
Yep, it's going to be coming to the Xbox Game Pass, I think, for both console and PC, or more than likely PC.
By the way, I accidentally moved myself in front of you. You may want to move because my tail is going crazy in front of your face.
That's okay. If your tail needs to basically brush me off to the side and basically go, if I see the tail,
Oops.
Blobby hell, I was gonna say there. It's like your tail is too powerful. Even my fluffy yet sturdy form is no match for it at this point. So,
it is definitely thick and scaly.
all right. So with that out of the way, the special stream that we have going on today for this collaboration is a visual novel that one could say fits well into Pride Month. Well, this is a game that, you know, centers on all sorts of representation depending on where you would like to go in your love pursuits. And that game is called Arcade Spirits. This is a game by, I think it was called Flash Factory Games. And this is a future where the big game crash of 1983 in North America never transpired. So meaning, Atari didn't overdo it on their games back in that sense, and E.T. the video game never existed.
A blessing and a curse.
Yeah, it's very odd because from what I actually heard is that all the other like big countries that supported video games like Japan and the UK, they didn't have a big crash like the US did. So they got lucky. They didn't overly exaggerate the market with all sorts of, well, back then the Atari games like that Pac-Man remake, if you saw that one. Atari put on some really crummy games back then. I think people got really sick and tired of paying so much money for such quality. So it's like, this is the future. Yes, I did say E.T. E.T. is well documented as one of the biggest blunders in the video game landscape.
Mm-hmm.
They have filled up an entire landfill with ET cartridges. The movie is supposed to be exceptional. One of the good sci-fi films of its time, and even today for a lot of individuals. But the game,
Not so much.
not so much. Not so much. Well, taking into consideration how straining it was basically to actually make that game in such a short amount of time, I'm surprised that it could even function because it was a fierce deadline to actually get that game completed.
Wasn't it like less than a month or something
It was.
like that?
It was
Something crazy.
It was a very horrendous game jam session, basically, for them to get that game out. And you kind of feel bad because if that developer had the time and didn't have like a fierce deadline to go alongside the movie within a certain limit, the game probably could have been a lot better than it was, even with the technology. But alas. Alas.
What happens?
It is basically what happens. So, let us not further delay. Let us try to find ourselves some love this fine occasion then. So, I'm gonna shrink us down here. We're gonna halt the music.
Ooh.
And then... Okay, so now, chat, are you able to hear the game music in the background before we get the game up and running? Hopefully everyone can hear it, maybe faintly. We want to make sure that it doesn't overpower us because we are loud presence. Yes, good, excellent. And, oh yes, you know what? I almost forgot in here, Pen. I need to share my screen with you for that. I knew I was forgetting
It's okay.
something.
I love a challenge.
All right, so let's see if we can get this up here. Here we go. And there, can you see it now? Okay, we gotta show it on the screen first and then maybe you'll be able to see it. There we go. How about now? Oh, the silence is killing me. Oh, the silence!
Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay.
I was gonna say, look at me jittering up and down here at this moment. Can you see it?
Yes, I do.
Can you see it? Okay. I wanted to make sure Pen was able to see it off screen here to make sure that she is able to see the controlling movement in the meantime. So, welcome to Arcade Spirit. This is my very first time playing this game. Pen was able to see bits of it, and I figured, since this was a game that was on your wish list, and this was a game that was actually recommended to me through the charity that I did back in February for the Trevor Project, Vivi Vedette. Actually, let me go ahead and shout out right now. Vivi Vedette was the one that recommended this game. They are an undead VTuber with a very cool aesthetic here. So, if you wanted to follow her right now, you most certainly can do so right there. She does some very cool art. I think she even made the art for her own VTuber. So, make sure you give her a watch if you kind of like the aesthetic that she goes for. Wholeheartedly recommended on my end. And now, with that out of the way, this was the game that she chose for me to play. I'm getting down there. It's this, finishing up Banjo-Kazooie, and then another Pride Month type of game called Start Again, and then finally Broforce. Those are the last games that I have left within the Trevor Project one, but we still got 6 more after that. So, are you ready to start?
I am. I wanted to ask you a question first, and
Sure.
I forgot to ask earlier. So I cuss like a sailor. Should I reel that back?
Pen, this is an 18 plus. I mainly mark it 18 plus simply because oftentimes it's the games that I cover that might be of a mature audience. Either that or just the sheer side of me is for mature audiences only oftentimes.
Perfect.
Perfect! She concurs. The Flappy Words clap in unison that I am perfect with my mature rating. Yes. So yes. So I'm gonna see what are prefs about. Oh, okay, so here we go. So these are the preferences one can have in regards to the thing. So, did you have any preferences amongst these at all, Pen, before we get started? Like, I'm gonna think, for my sake, since I normally utilize only one monitor, I think I can only go with window at the moment, but any of these other ones?
They all look good to me.
Okay, got it. Just wanted to make sure. Oh, unlockable artwork. Oh, there's a documentary then too? Okay, I gotta remember that I need to save frequently as well, especially if we end on a positive or negative note. Hopefully it's not negative.
Yes.
All right, let's begin.
Database syndrome online. New profile detected. Analyzing.
Oh, is that like a Space Invader little icon over there?
That was really good.
New profile number 237771. Economic bracket. Dolo Middle. Employment category. Leak. Current emotional health rating. Low.
Well, thank you for the amount of confidence that we are in an emotional health rating. I would say that we are. Would you say that you are at a medium or high? I hope it's not low.
Emotional health?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm at like capped.
Yes, excellent. I was gonna say no, I'm at low because I'm collaborating with you. It's like, really?
No, I would never.
Well, I'll make sure to have it kept at that limit then in this case.
Ideal candidate for premium level assistance. Proceed. Premium level assistance re-requested. Proceed. Pretty please.
God, how am I able to go that low for that? I didn't think I could go.
I'm honestly colored me impressed.
I was gonna say, can anyone even fully comprehend what I'm saying right now at this point?
Overriding denial of assistance. Establishing premium services for profile number 237771. Justification?
Oh God. Are we gonna get some Danganronpa influences in this one? Especially the sequel?
Maybe.
Oh God. Maybe hope is the last thing we want in this category.
Hope should be rewarded. Spirit must be restored. Now complying. Personal metadata.
Oh, we can customize!
Sweet!
Okay, like we mentioned before, I'm gonna see if we can actually capture both of our physical traits combined.
Yeah.
So, should we... Okay, so let's edit the name. What should our first name be in this case? Should we have like
Cuddle.
a combination? What was that?
Yeah. Cuddle Pang.
Let's see if it'll go for that. Let's see. Yes!
Maybe you could put a space. Put a space.
Yeah,
Make
let's
it
see
like
if we can put...
like a
There
first
we
last
go.
name. Yeah.
There we go. Okay, Connor Pen, last name,
Oh, oops.
Muffin Goblin.
Yes, Cuddle Pang Muffle Goblin.
There we go.
I love
there we
it.
go. All right. Should we go with they since we're basically combining the two of us?
Yes, I was gonna say that.
Okay. Hairstyle. All right. So it's not that expansive from the looks of it. So, well.
Would you like to take
Oh, thank you for the follow though. Let me see if I pronounce your name correctly here. Yoijo? Did I say that correctly?
Yoijo.
I do apologize if I butchered your username. You're more than welcome to let me know within the chat if there is a better pronunciation for it, because I am horrendous when it comes to pronouncing anything. So any help is greatly appreciated. So, let's see. Well, unfortunately, there's not just one speck of hair that we could put on the top, unfortunately. So, how would you describe your hair length?
Mine is long.
Should we just
Very
go
long.
for the medium, like halfway there?
Sure.
Okay. There we go. Now skin tone. I am we are both basically quite pale.
Pale, we're ghosts. Yes.
Yeah, so like that.
Yes.
That is basically us right now. We are absolutely so resistant to the sun's charms. It tries to woo us with its warm embrace, but we're not having any of it. We pack on umbrellas. We basically don't go out so much as we should. But,
Maybe.
all right, hair color. Now, I'm more of a,
Mm,
I guess you could say mine is a bit of a brown, and yours is, what color would you bet?
greenish gray.
Greenish gray. So let's see. What would be a combination? Okay, so greenish gray. So we're both kind of grayish in this case.
Yes.
So let's see. Which one of these color palettes do you think will be most beneficial to us? It's quite a lot for the color spectrum, at least.
I kind of like that one, the middle one.
This one?
Sí.
See, senor?
Sí, señor.
Okay, I wanted to double check to make sure that was yes in Spanish. Like, oh!
Yes.
I know. This is coming from a blob that had 3 years in high school learning Spanish, but didn't have anyone to speak with who spoke the language, so it basically drifted out immediately after learning all of it.
Oh no.
All right, eye color. As you can see,
Wow.
there's really not. I guess you could say that I'm a pasty white for my eye color. So
Mm.
maybe we can go with your eye color then.
Mine's like a greenish blue.
Greenish-
You can choose because it's kind of a mixture of two.
Let's see. How's this one in the meantime?
Hmm.
Darker?
No, I think lighter is better. I think that's perfect what you have.
Oh, okay, good. All right, we got that. And now the clothing color. Oh, I thought we could alter our body shape. I was gonna see if we could go with blast. I knew the limitations will come, spike me and the pleasantly plump posterior. I was really hoping that we could go with a body shape because this game, from what I saw with the supporting cast, had a good array of body shapes. So I'm surprised that this game doesn't
yeah.
have, the option to pick, the different body types. So if you're like more petite, muscular, flabby like myself, or hourglass apple shape, maybe that's next. We
Yeah.
could maybe see. So let's see. What is your clothing color in this case? Sweet Tempest, thank you so much for the follow, by the way. Greatly appreciated. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Let me know if I didn't, with the correct pronunciations, so I can not butcher it next time. I don't wear any clothing. Nothing fits me. So I'm gonna go with your
Nude.
judgment on this pen.
Well, I'm here. Let's see. Let's see. There.
Your
Here,
clothing is very
I'm
hard to
like-
decipher.
I'm a mixture of white and gray and brown and gold and red. So whatever you decide from that.
Ooh, I said it right. That's actually a first. I don't know about. Let's see.
Maybe like a red, so it's not just gray and white everything, you know?
Let's see.
Or a gold.
Let's see if there's a red that can maybe. Let's see. Little bit. Kind of hard to really decide here.
A little bit lighter than that one. Do the dark red, but just one lighter.
Like this?
Doop, 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 doop. No, a little bit darker than that one.
How about this?
One more darker.
How about this?
Perfect.
Okay, there we go. All right.
Name: Cuddlymuffintop Goblin. Pronoun: they. Is this correct?
I think it is. All right.
Premium level assistant to profile number 237771. Cuddlymuffin Goblin has been activated. For the sake of the hopes and dreams.
Yay, I got hopes and dreams. Delightful. The following is a work of fiction. All references to trade market classic arcade game titles are used under nominative fair use and should not be considered an endorsement by the publishers or creators. There, I said it.
You did it.
Winners don't use drugs! Yeah! Fiction Factory Games. Did I say the company right? I feel like I didn't.
I'm trying to remember. I don't know.
I feel like maybe. Okay, so it's Fiction Factory Games then. Put your quarter up. Got it.
Oh, I got plenty of those.
I got like a $10 roll of quarters right now, actually.
Yeah,
and a
you never
big-
walk into an arcade without it.
Okay, do you want to be the narrator since I've already done my voiceover for one?
Sure.
Okay.
All right. It is the future year 20. I don't know how to. 20 redacted.
Oh, we could go like 20.
Year 20. A dark era in which mankind is pushed to the brink of catastrophe.
Oh, because we didn't experience the video game crash? So there are consequences.
Woe be to the human race, plagued by evil, terrifying, utterly sinister. Oh, I don't know.
We'll just leave it up to the imagination of everyone that's watching this, basically.
Yes. Robots, maybe? Evil robots? How's that work?
I don't know. You're the narrator. You're supposed to be telling me what's going on, eh? You're supposed to be telling me. I don't know any of these things. Set the world burning.
Yeah, no. Sorry. The future year is 20... is pretty much what you'd expect it to be.
Filled with blood, sweat, and tears, and a lot of billboards that commercialize everyone. Nah.
Non-flying car... Oh, yeah. Non-flying cars, smartphones, pro gamers, celebs.
We are... Well, we do have... I guess... Would we be considered pro gamer celebs? Are we pro enough for everyone?
Maybe.
No, definitely not me
mean-
because I struggle so much.
No. Internet trolls, definitely.
Yep.
Personal assistant AI.
Yep.
Cheese-flavored snack foods. Who can live without them?
Yeah.
But even with such wonders as 20 holds, to date, I've had no part in any of them.
Oh. Shh. Don't let them know that, Bird. Don't let them know that.
I've worked as a dishwasher, a shoe salesperson, and lifeguard for the local community pool. Wait, so is this our character?
Yep. Basically,
Okay.
you're most likely voicing us in this meantime. So you have
Okay.
looked at lots of feet in your life.
Nice.
Because you were a shoe salesperson. So that basically means if you love your feet, perfect. This is the position for you. You get to gaze at all feet imaginable, whether you like it or not.
Pro gamer celeb feet?
Yep.
I don't care what era of human history you live in. Kitties peeing in the pool is pretty much a constant thing. Trust me on this.
Is this gonna come back to haunt us in the future? Is this foreboding?
Maybe.
Oh my word. I don't know if I can handle people peeing in the pools.
People.
People peeing in the
People.
pools. People peeing in the
people.
pools. No.
As for the bustling metropolis of 24-hour neon utopia, you see here, my little corner of it isn't nearly as shiny and cool. Let me show you.
Okay.
Behold, my quaint little apartment.
Hey, you got a little penguin in the background there, though. I mean,
Yeah!
not a
It could be a pangolin, but you know.
oh yes, and it's known for marking out territory. I'm pretty sure that I'm already familiar with that. I mean, this doesn't look as filthy as someone who has a hoarding problem, that's for sure. So we're on
Yeah.
the right track. I mean, the cracks are a little discerning up here, but...
Nah, it's lived in. It's lived in.
And it looks like, I don't know if someone's trying to peek inside of this one hole right here, but... Yeah, I think we're good. You have these cabinets? I think I do too, honestly.
I do, but they're gray.
Ooh.
Can't complain, really. It's paradise, in a relative sense. I only pay half the rent. Neighborhood stabbings have been down this year. Also, my roomie picks up any stray socks or shirts I leave laying around.
I make sure to pick up everything in my facility to be courteous to anyone involved. No one needs to basically see such atrocities. Oh, do you even see the coffee pot? It's dripping in the background.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Yeah, there's a little
Ew.
drip. That's a little nice touch.
Oh, I thought you said it was dripping outside. I see it now. It's
Yep.
inside.
Yep, it's in the inside of the pot
Ah.
there. I just noticed it.
In fact, as things go, I'm living large compared to most in my family tree.
And in charge. Lovely.
Or at least I was before today.
Why did I jinx it? Why did I jinx it for this poor individual?
Fired from another job?
Okay, so
Oh.
do you want to be Juniper in this case?
Sure, if you would like. Is there... I don't know if there's a way... Do they give you an option to turn off their voices? I didn't even think about that.
You know what? Let's see here. Preferences. Let's look at the preferences in the meantime.
Voice volume.
Ah, here we
Or
go.
mute all.
There we go. Now we can return.
Perfect. Yes. Okay, let me see. You got fired from another job?
Ooh.
Seriously? Seriously, Cuddleping? That's 3 jobs since we left the suburbs.
I like her. I love the buns right here and the plump
She's
lips.
adorable.
She
She
is.
kind of reminds me of a Iron Mouse.
In
a
a
little bit
way,
with her hair.
except maybe taller, perhaps.
Yeah, for sure.
This must be the roommate of ours then in the meantime. I think.
The horrified looking young woman there would be my roommate and childhood friend, Juniper.
Oh, I should probably make a preface here before we commence forward with this visual novel spectacle. Pen, since you
Mhm.
are my special guest, you get to decide who we will date or try to woo. Yeah. There, I said it. You get the top picks, whether it be a man, a woman, a non-binary, whatever they prefer. It is your choice.
As long as they smexy and got a good heart, I'm all for it.
All right. Well, hopefully when we try to woo them, they don't show their cracks like this wall over here.
Juniper's the one who spearheaded this effort to co-rent an apartment. She's also the one who encourages me whenever I lose a job. Like, you know, today.
Oh, look
I
at
don't
lip
get-
smack!
I know.
The horse face.
The-
Yes. Mm. Delightful. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't get why you aren't more upset about this. I'm upset. I'm upset on your behalf. Come on, share the load a little, okay? Pool's closed, Juniper. Not much I can do about that. Why get upset? Because you actually enjoyed that job? More than you enjoyed dishwashing soap and smelly socks? I don't know, Juniper. I kind of like the feat. At the very least.
At the very least, indeed. Oh yeah, they could basically make an Elvis head if you look closely enough with the cracks, perhaps.
I'm
Whoa.
trying. Hold on. Let me make it out. An Elvis head.
Possibly. It almost looks like he was doing the one effective pose.
Okay, I can see it. Yeah. I'm not the complaining sort. These things just happen. Things fall apart. The center does not hold.
Blobby hell, we are a pessimist to the extent. Or at least more logical and not so emotional about our circumstances, it seems.
Lies, you're lying. That's a bit morbidly poetic, isn't it?
Why do I love that face so much? Keep doing that more often.
The
Let
looks.
that be their frozen face in time.
No, I mean, the community center literally fell apart and the pool won't hold water anymore. Whatever. I'll just get another job. Any job will do, as long as we can make the rent, right?
It depends on which job you want to pursue, though. Ooh. Hopefully, do you think we'll get a job at you know where?
Maybe.
Oh,
Wrong. I saw how mopey and tired you were coming home every night from those other crappy jobs.
oh, that's sad.
Oh,
Now
dang,
it's
look at
just
that pout. Yeah.
Oh, it's emanating to such a potent degree. I love Juniper's all of her expressions.
At least when you got back from the pool each day, I sometimes caught you smiling.
What happened to us?
I don't know. What's the point of us moving away from home if not to get away from all of that? Wait.
What is it?
I looked away for 2 seconds and thought it was different.
Oh.
Is it?
No, I don't think it is different.
Okay, continue.
Oh wait, it is different dialogue,
is
and that was you were referring there.
Oh my gosh, yes, it looked identical. I was like, wait, am I repeating the same
I thought you were
thing?
mentioning the face. Like the face looks the same, but the dialogue is wholeheartedly different.
I mean, we both left that town so we could try to find happiness, right? I just want us to be happy. Both of us.
Hmm.
I thought you hated your job. No deflecting. This is about you.
Okay. Oh God.
Oh,
She's got the sparks. She's got the sparks flaring.
My mind's made up. We're going to find you a job that's just as good, if not better, than the lifeguarding job.
Wait, we go out to a pool. Oh yeah, that's right. She mentioned the pool. She did
Yes,
mention
the pool that holds no water anymore.
Mhm.
Let's start from the top. What's your dream? Well, I'm standing in front of class to give a speech, and I forgot to put on my pants, and...
Is she the one that is? Are we the person that takes things so literally in this case?
I guess. I'm
This-
kind of glad I went for a monotone then.
I was gonna say, because in this case it's like, this is me. I'm the literal bastard. I'm the literal abomination that resides within the world in general. Cuddlepen, this is reflecting so much of me right now. I feel like should be afraid.
Maybe you should.
Ah! Okay, let's continue.
It's reading your thoughts and your dreams. Your dream job? Oh.
O is a good letter.
I don't know, Juniper. I've never really given it any serious thought.
Oh,
Idea! Oh, hey! I think I've got just the thing to help you out. Are we gonna take a quiz of some sort?
Is it the internet quiz? Like to establish what kind of character fictional that we best represent?
Maybe. Do you want to do this portion? I feel like I'm doing a lot.
I suppose I could do the narration part and then you just do the voiceover part. That way we are still
Sure.
one of the same character.
Yeah.
Oh, does not dream of labor? Now, imagine this, me being the individual that is so literal. Are you talking about work labor or child labor? Because
Oh gosh.
are we trying to push it to the limit and deliver 8 babies at once? Or are we trying to work
Oh,
several
damn.
shifts in the hope that we can give all that support to all our 8 babies? Oh God, my literal sense is tingling. It's been tingling for so long, I can't help! Help! Why did I imagine 8 babies? Okay, good. Thank you for the clarification, Cat Lady Crates. I'm so thankful that you emphasized that it's work. Oh, that should have been obvious. Pen, are you happy that you're a part of this?
Yes.
That was a bit hesitant. I'm concerned.
No, I was trying to decide what you meant, but I think I understand. So yes.
Don't worry, I bewilder myself all the time. It's just part of life for me. Okay. Juniper pulls up her phone, rapidly tapping an unlock code onto the glass before pointing out the little pink icon.
It's a virtual life coach app. Mine keeps me from being late to meetings, totally free to. My cousin introduced it to me. Wasn't he the guy who ended up in the ER after making a homemade flamethrower? Damn, that takes balls. I'm just saying.
It takes talent too, most certainly, to make sure that actually
Yeah.
ignites and doesn't explode and cause your death.
Yeah. It would have worked if he got the fuel mixture in his water gun right.
Oh, so it's a water gun and a flamethrower?
It's
That's contradictory in this case. Maybe I'm just misrepresenting or misunderstanding the whole entire concept.
I think the water gun was to be the flamethrower. No water involved.
Oh, that probably makes sense. Okay.
It needs a vessel, you know?
A vessel of some sort.
Anyway, I'm sending a copy to you now. I got a pop-up an hour ago offering me 500 points just for recommending it to a friend. Great timing, huh?
So does that 500 points give you $1?
Yeah, what does it get you? I need to know.
Yeah,
And do you get a percentage off?
do you get like use those points for some good old-fashioned gift cards or just a pat on the back for doing a good job?
Well, as long as you're earning points, I guess. At least give it a try, okay? Maybe it can point you at some good jobs, ones with less socks and or urine.
And hopefully not a combination of both.
Yeah. bleh. I'll think about it. Okay, but don't think too long, right?
Or I won't think too long left. Let's just put it that way. Oh, look at that! It's our actual avatar.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
In the end, I installed the app. Couldn't bear to see Juniper fretting over me like that. Not that I find it annoying. I mean, it's more than she has enough trouble in her life without troubling herself over my life, too. Both of us had it rough, up to and through the point where we left home and to try and start a new life. A better one. She deserves better than me and my problems. Oh, the low self-esteem is linking in now. We gotta prep ourselves up. We gotta improve our self-esteem so that way we can be a better person for ourselves and for others.
Yeah.
Bless her heart, she means well. She's been firmly in my corner for all my life. The two of us, against any dark forces aligning against me. And that's not to say she's good at being my advocate. Enthusiastic? Yes. But skilled? Nope. Oh,
gosh.
how dare you ruin the reputation.
Dang.
Well, then again, they are childhood friends, so we as an individual probably know way more than anyone else how skilled they actually are. So it probably comes. Typically, the fantastic opportunities and self-help resources she sends my way are pyramid schemes or something. She's gung-ho about lending me a helping hand, but yeah. So the main reason I went ahead and installed the app was to make sure Juniper wasn't about to give her kidneys sold on the black market or something. Do not sell the kidneys or the kidney stones. I hope she doesn't have kidney stones at that age.
Oh,
Please
gosh.
do not have kidney stones. How painful. Still, no sense messing around with it now. Oh, James username, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're enjoying yourselves. And hopefully I didn't butcher your username there. If I did, please feel free to let me know in the chat so I can do better next time. Oh!
Welcome, James.
A good night's rest would act as a neat little emotional reset button. Right? Okay, sounds good though, James. Hopefully the VOD is entertaining. Right. Name was fine. Good. Excellent. We're making progress. No dreams. No nightmares. Just 8 hours of sweet, sweet, black coffee running down my veins. Sorry, I just had the coffee pot that was just leaking in the background, just in my mind. Right there when I made that comment. By the time morning light leaked in through the cracks in the blinds, I didn't care anymore about being unemployed again. Juniper had already left to catch a bus A bus. I said bust! Catch a bus! No, don't catch a bus, please! At least without consent. A bus! This is how bad I am at pronunciating anything. I misread!
I think everyone would rather catch a bust.
Maybe. As long as they're okay with it, I suppose. Ooh, these are some nicely firm B cups. You know what? I appreciate these. Or go into other. Holy crap, these are Fs to the grandest degree. Why are things so... Oh, I should probably stop. You know what? These are A cups, and you know what? They feel absolutely grand. You should be proud of yourself for this accomplishment. Do not let these things be the making point for how attractive your... And then she's looking at me, it's like, what is going on? Who is this individual? Why are they pointing at my A cups and making weird noises? Call the police afterwards, please. We are a threat to society. This is why we're so cooped up and so pessimistic about life. We don't deserve it. Okay, where was I? Oh, here we go. She typically leaves before dawn, but she left a note for me pinned to the tiny fridge we shared.
Remember, download app, find dream job, make money, sort your life out. I believe in you.
May the buns believe in us. So, moment of truth. Do I trust in Juniper's weird little app or just go find some job that pays well enough to cover the bills? All right. We're gonna have to use diplomacy in this case. Which option do you want to choose here, Pen?
I think it'd be way more fun to do the app, but I'm just saying.
Let's experiment, shall we? Let's see if we can get part of a good old pyramid scheme. There, we have chosen the app. Let us hope that it does not lead us to the black market to sell off our organs. Figuring at the very least a miracle app could possibly help me find a job, I load it up, tap the icon, and... Oh! It's a virtual assistant! Oh dear God, they're coming alive! They're gonna take care of everything! We're gonna be left without jobs! Oh no! The AI invasion is happening.
It is right before your very eyes.
Maybe it's a VTuber. We don't know at this point.
Could you imagine though?
Possibly.
That'd be sick.
Possibly.
Just saying.
Okay. Do you want to voice this character too, or do you want me to give it a try?
How about you give it a try?
Hello?
Huh?
Okay, let's see. That's what I mean. Anybody else would freak out over a cute girl climbing out of the phone. Me? I went, huh. Oh, so it's one of those new kind of 3D screens, so you know. Not actually magical realism here. Very normal in the distant future year 20. Thank you for downloading Iris, your personal life coach. This is the ad-supported free version, sponsored by Pizza Yums. Did you know Did you know that when you have pizza on the bagel, you can have pizza anytime? Oh God, I remember that ad. Pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, people at supper time! Ah! This is making me feel ancient at this point. I am the boomer at this point. I'm rapidly aging as we speak. Soon I will have my wrinkles have wrinkles upon wrinkles, with wrinkles overseeing those wrinkles, and everything else would just be a bunch of wrinkles upon wrinkles and wrinkles. You can't even
Need some copium.
You can't even decipher who I am anymore because all these wrinkles will be basically overshaping everything. Help. Help. Stay as youthful as you possibly can, Pen. You must.
I'll do my best.
Wow. Would you like to subscribe to Pizza Facts?
Nah. Wait.
I mean, I am a junk food addict at heart, so normally I would say yes, but what is your decision?
Yeah. No, let's go for yeah. Maybe it's good throughout the
Thank you for
series.
subscribing to Pizza Facts. I'm here to help you get your dream job, your dream house, and your dream partner. I'm here to make all your dreams come true.
Pretty tall order for an app to do. Or are you some sort of wish-granting genie?
Well, I suppose in the modern parlance, a massively interconnected database search and virtual assistant could be considered a kind of genie in a bottle. But honestly, all I can do is give you the chance to improve your life. What you do with it is up to you. I can cross-reference search data for you, but without motivation, you won't get anywhere. Oh,
Oh,
we
dang.
need to have motivation.
We do.
Yes.
We do.
We don't have any of that. We don't have
We'll get it.
We could, but we're gonna have to make that effort. Help us.
Mm-hmm.
I glanced up from my phone at the heaps of laundry and half-finished books and other items strewn around my apartment.
Motivation is something I have a ton of. Honest.
That's super! I'm really looking forward to working with you. Before we begin, do you have any questions?
Sure. Why should I use this app at all?
Oh, we're having second thoughts.
I mean, my phone already had a voice-activated assistant AI. I can just say, "Hey phone, search the web for job listings," and it'd work just as well.
Ah, but I have an advanced emotional language interpreter. I'm smarter than the average program, with more heart. Oh! I can help you sort your life out by analyzing your personality and finding you a perfect path in life. All thanks to my glorious, wondrous, patent-pending, super-duper identity identifier system. Yay! Between you and me, they really wanted an acronym to match my name, but couldn't figure out what to do with the letter R. Would you like to learn more?
Well, yeah, we should not skip the
Yeah,
tutorial,
we
I
probably
guess.
shouldn't skip the tutorial. If we were doing the second playthrough, we probably would skip it, but we'll probably
Not
just
this
clueless. Every time you think about saying something, I can take it with an identity. That way you can be the sort of person you want to be. This system allows me to better understand who you are and what you need from life. I do this by analyzing your tone, inflection, and word choice. We're screwed. I could spot 5 different identity identifiers in your responses to people. Quirky, steady, kindly, gutsy, and basically. Well, basically,
Oh, so that's the little...
it seems like we're
yeah,
basically
that's
at this point.
I was gonna say that. Sounds to me like your programmers also wanted a bunch of things ending in Y.
That's correct! My branded game is on point! Quirky responses uses jokes, snark, and sarcasm to make light of a situation. Just the thing for picking up someone's spirits. But a badly timed joke may not win over the room. Uh-oh, that's me at 1,000% oftentimes.
Oh no!
Steady responses are sincere, honest, and logical. When you stop and think before speaking, you're on steady ground. But that might not take someone's feelings into account. Kindly responses are passionate and empathetic and gentle in nature. They're careful with the feelings of others, but they're sometimes a bit wishy-washy as a result. God. All of these are me! All of these are me! I'm all of these times 1,000. It's not fair.
Is this game speaking to you, Cuddly?
Too on point, like it's mentioned. Too on point.
Oh no!
Gutsy responses go with your gut. When you're brash, bold, risk-taking, woo, and instinctive, you're gutsy. But it also means being blunt, confrontational, and aggressive. So be careful. Lastly, you can always take a basically option. It's a balanced and neutral response, safely moving the conversation along while learning more and digging deeper.
Mm.
Oh.
So our safe option.
Yep, basically. Unless we wanted to break that mold, since that's basically us on a nutshell, at least as a character representative. Ooh,
Pun intended.
yep. Over time, I'll build up a personality profile for you based on the identity identifiers detected in your speech. Maybe you'll be predominantly quirky, generally steady, a mix of both. Who knows? It's up to you.
So, what you're saying is I should always have to try to crack jokes or be super gutsy? Oh, and never speak basically? I mean, being basic's bad, right? It sounds bad.
Not necessarily.
Well,
it depends on how we
living
interact. I mean, it could be good with some conversations, perhaps. I don't know yet. We'll just have to find out. Heck no, they're only useful in the right context. There are no bad choices except for bad choices. Consider what you could say and go with what feels right in the moment. Don't limit yourself. Sure, you can gamify your personality, but it's more fun to let it happen naturally, you know? Just be you. I'm screwed by saying that, aren't I? Now, let's see my patent pending identity identifier system in action. How do you feel about dad jokes?
I love them!
Oh God. So basically
Yes!
this one.
Yes!
We both love our dad jokes, yep.
Hi, jokes, I'm dad. Yes!
Ah, no, the personality is coming up. We got a one-up. We got a one-up in the top right. We're scoring big. We're scoring big because we love our dad jokes. We love our limits.
yeah.
Pushing people's limits with the way we dad around. We'll have the dad bodies for sure today. Seriously? Seriously?
Hey, I never said I was good at dad jokes, just that I could go for them.
So now that you've seen the identity identifiers in action, do you want to see the indicators like that so you can make any informed decision? If not, I can hide the indicators. Keep it as a surprise. That way, it doesn't influence your decision making. It's up to you.
Ooh. Oh, that's tough. It depends on how we want to play. Do we want to play more genuine or do we want to play more strategically?
Well, in this case, maybe if you're looking for perhaps someone in particular that you want to have the right sort of reactions, we could maybe do the identity indicators. Or, and I could see maybe hiding it being a good option for if you're playing it like continuously for different routes.
Yeah.
So what's your
Okay.
option in this?
If that's the case, let's use the identity indicator so that way we can go for the one that we want.
Got it. Okay, you'll see indicators in all their glorious color.
What if I'm colorblind?
That's why they're also uniquely shaped icons. Don't worry, I got your back. Or I could get your front. Anyway, as we go along, I'll analyze and tally your identity identifiers. In fact, let me show you now. Will you look at that? Such a strong personality. In one
You're such a
area.
jokester. You asked me a single question.
Off to a great start, I say.
And hang on, you're scoring me? Didn't you say not to gamify my personality?
Hey, I said you shouldn't. I'm an app. I think in numbers, so I gotta gamify it a little. Anyway, studies show that achievements, or achievos, as the kids say, encourage app engagement.
I have never heard a kid say Chivos.
I have not evil.
What?
I am not evil. Maybe I am evil in the long sense of the term. Maybe if I start having Chivos as part of my dialogue, maybe then I could be a bit more evil. We'll have to wait
Evil.
and see.
Yeah.
Chivos.
Only evil people have Chivos.
Yeah. I think you're better off with Cheetos in this case. Unless you want the generic brand called Chivos. Just go to one of those
Okay.
$1 stores or just go to your store bracket and get those Chivos
Get you some
today.
Yeah.
And instead of cheese, they have the, what's the opposite of cheese in this case? Like, what is the most, let's see. Cheetos basically have the usual cheesy flair. Like, what would be like the wait, it would cost more if
Plain.
it's that case. I was almost thinking vegan cheese, but that would cost more. That wouldn't be generic
It
at
would.
all. That would be
No.
like luxury.
Maybe think more like garden spices, you know?
Cheebles. Taste the spice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Well, what's with the empty space on the left?
ooh, I also track vocal responses from people you meet. Once you get to know some folks, I'll let you know how well you're getting along with them over there.
Ooh. Relationship scores? Wonderful.
Yes.
So, will you also tell me what the correct responses are to avoid making enemies, or do I need to go find a walkthrough for the vast game you're making of my daily life?
Cuddle pen, you're looking at this the wrong way. Generally, people won't get super annoyed at you unless you deliberately and repeatedly provoke them. And it will be obvious when you're doing that. I promise you that if you bungle a few social encounters, it won't really hurt anything. No cheating needed. Just relax and have fun. You can access your scorecard anytime you like with the Q key, or click on the score in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. Like right
Oh,
here.
heck yeah.
Like right here.
Yeah.
There we go. Like that. Yep.
Perfect.
Don't stare into my eyes too much. You can't date me, silly. And that's everything. Ta-da!
Okay, but how is any of that supposed to help me get a job? I only downloaded this app because my roomie claims you're a great life coach for the unemployed. What good will taking the quiz off the back of a supermarket checkout rack magazine do with that?
Why, it'll help me understand your spirit, of course.
You can talk to ghosts? Is there a ghost in the room right now?
Oh my word, we are literal.
Am I a ghost?
Oh my word. Juniper is actually a ghost speaker this entire time.
Oh no!
Wait, is that a ghost phone we're
Seances.
holding in our hand? I didn't think smartphones could die like that.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the mystery!
You have to tell me if I'm a ghost. That's the rule.
No, silly. I mean your spirit, your hopes and dreams, your life's passions. I can even help you find romance.
Romance? Seriously?
Seriously! Often you can find your soulmate and your dream job in the same place. But if you would rather focus on gainful employment for now, that's fine too. Workplace dating. Well, that's a recipe for disaster. And hitting on coworkers right from day one can be kinda awkward. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be.
Not like we have any experience with that in the person.
I learned from my mistakes. Let's just put it at that. You
Aw.
gotta learn from your mistakes. Or am I looking for love and ready to start right out of the gate? Never get a second chance to make a first impression. If I meet the right person, why put it off? How do I want to handle this new opportunity? Okay, so this is where we're gonna have to decide here. Sure, I'm open to the possibility. If I meet anyone nice, let's stay focused. I'll play it cool on day one at least. Or, I'm just not interested in romance, Iris. We gotta be interested in romance, I think. But how we go
Yeah.
about it is up to us.
With flirty first impressions, what the heck? Let's have some fun.
Okay, we'll go with that then.
I think I'm mature enough to juggle both at once. Why not?
Super! And remember, the choice is yours. If you're not comfortable with other people, stay professional. Now let's get started. To finish analyzing your personal history, please authorize me to read your social media feeds and personal information metadata. I promise I won't sell it to any corporations whatsoever. Such is life. Do we have a VPN right now? Wait, if we utilize a VPN though, Iris will be no use to us. We will be screwed. Ah!
That is true.
Ah! What do we do in this circumstance? I guess we have no choice. Blobby hell. Why must life sell our data about us being bums and looking at feet? Ah!
Not the feet. Aha! I knew it. This is some kind of scam. I'm going to wake up in the bathtub of ice and missing a kidney. Look, black market.
Yeah. See, black market. We are already on to something.
Oh,
Sure, I can help you register as an organ donor. Oh, you were being sarcastic. Oh, sorry. I haven't quite finished analyzing your personality. I couldn't tell. Relax, I won't sell your information with any third parties. This is strictly so I can find your dream job. Am I authorized? I mean, Iris does promise that they are not going to sell our data to any third parties, so...
Yes, if they say so.
They normally like to be blunt. AI, in this case. They like to seek their attentions. Or maybe you're not going to be in like a HAL 9000, are you? Or Shodan? Oh yeah, the System Shock remake came out recently. Ooh,
Yeah.
I forgot about that. That's another
did,
horror
I'm very-
game to play, sci-fi horror.
Yeah,
I
it
know
looks
that's supposed
interesting.
to
I've
be-
never played the OG.
You know what? I haven't either. I played System Shock 2 back in the day. And, woo, woo, I heard that they say that System Shock remake is quite stellar.
Ooh, I'll have to check it out.
They say I remember the first one, it was supposed to be quite challenging in their order. They did make things a bit easier with this remake, but not by much, so you have to be prepared.
Oh no. Oh no.
You might want to have your chat backseat you. Politely, that is, in case you ever played it.
Politely. Man, but I love making a fool of myself and being stuck in certain situations. and
Basically, that's the
struggling, I
majority of my
see.
streams in general. Are we sharing the same brain length right now?
I guess so. We share the same brain cell.
Poignant. How big is this brain cell at this point? Is it massive or just like a tiny speck of dust?
It's freaking ginormous.
Okay, that's what we like. Optimism. Our brain cell is immense. Not even the entire world can fully comprehend it. We're like an eldritch abomination brain cell, basically.
Yeah.
Yay! Another wonderful Juniper recommendation here. Just like the 17 self-help books on my shelf. Still, 18th time's the charm, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Analyzing. Please enjoy this recorded music. I hope they don't play that CBT or whatever that.
Yeah.
That's the music of the future! Dot, dot, dot. Dot, 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 dot.
So, do I just stand here or?
Thank you for waiting. I identified your dream job and arranged an interview. 30 minutes from now. Please
The
put on
future.
some nice clothes, nice in the nose, please. I don't think that's too much to ask.
What?
Oh God, you know it's serious when they forget the H.
Yeah.
Oh, we are screwed. We gotta prep
No
ourselves
time
up.
for the H.
For your interview, silly, you want to look your best.
But we just how? Okay. How did you land my dream job in 20 seconds flat?
Simple. I'm awesome like that. Now get a move on, tut-tut. You need to catch the 8:20 a.m. bus, and that's 9 minutes away.
Oh shoot.
Well, this is happening. But I do have a choice to get off this runaway train. Homie says I have to obey my new digital fairy godmother. I could delete the app and go find a real job. That'll be the safest option. I could.
What do we got to lose?
Yeah,
You know?
let's go ahead. Let's see what kind. We could be a nice pole dancer in this case. Who knows? I mean, that could make some
True.
good bucks there, right? Right?
Heck yeah.
A normal person, someone with high standards, would have deleted the app right there rather than hop a bus to meet up with what would very likely men with sharp knives and taste for kidneys. It's always about the kid. I bet. Do you
The
eat
dang
kidney
kidneys.
beans? I think this person eats kidney beans. Not just like the pinto beans or the black beans, like on the good old tacos, they go for the kidney beans instead because they want to be a rebel. And those really big ones. Hello, Cruiseneck. Greetings and salutations to you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to this earlier than the expected stream. This is Pen, my collab partner at the moment. Cruiseneck is my moderator for
Hello.
a good amount of streams, basically.
Hello.
We're
It's
talking
actually
about
their hair ribbons. I guess it kind of looks like cat ears a little.
kinda. The buns have that much power, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. So we were talking about kidney beans. Would you like some, Cruiseneck? You want them on your taco meat? Oh, look at that! You got a compliment. A nice, lovely
Thank you.
voice. Look at that. Sure.
Take a compliment.
But me, I was already getting dressed before she finished that sentence. Oh, we're enthusiastic! It's not that I believe the silly app's claims that serving my hopes and dreams on a silver platter. Honestly, I expected another shoe shop job at best. More feet! But, well... Okay, let's see. What are our options? Quirky? It'll be worth a laugh at the very least. I chose to trust in the science. What is my dream anyway? What the hell, let's do this. Like I always say, go with the flow.
I'm gonna say, what is my dream anyway, or what the hell, let's do this, one of those.
I mean, we're the type of person who's still pondering about what is our dream. We have been pessimistic up to
Yeah.
this point, so go with the kind heart.
Yeah.
As much as I generally enjoy being a lifeguard, I can't say I found true direction in life yet. I assume I never would, honestly. When I was young, yeah, I guess I had hopes, I had dreams, maybe even what Iris called a spirit. Wait, you're not Aussie.
No, do I sound like it?
People think that I sound like I'm from England, the United Kingdom, or anywhere in Europe, so I get in that case.
Interesting.
That is
I
interesting.
mean,
Is that the
I've-
first time
I've
that you've
had
ever...
people-
You can't go with any more Aussie? What is that supposed to mean? You're saying that Pen was, in fact, from Australia, that you will be much more cruel and harsher and take back that compliment? How dare you?
I accept my fate.
No, I say you have a lovely voice. And even if you were Australian, I would still hold the same regard.
Thanks.
You're welcome. After things went south for my family, I learned to put all that aside. But, assuming Iris wasn't out for my kidneys, what if it's not too late? So I thought, one last time I'll have some optimism, some faith. It won't be the last time. You'll have more opportunities like that will give you that
Yeah,
faith
it's
and
not the end.
optimism.
Is not the end.
Oh, I see. You'll have to sigh. What's with the sighing then? There are some great Aussies out there in the world. I mean, I know a few VTubers that are Australian. Yeah.
I mean, I have a mini Aussie.
Oh, see? Oh, you...
How'd you
So
know?
there's the bias right there. It's because Cruiseneck basically monitored a ton of them that they would have been sick and tired of more Aussies. Now we see. Thank you for the clarification there, Cruiseneck, in that regard. Jeez, I always forget how many people you actually moderate. You moderate like a ton. Oh my blobby
Oh
hell.
my.
As I came to realize weeks later, turns out I was right to have faith in my spirit. Oh, 21 and counting, see? The bus.
Hey!
Yeah, that is a lot. Hope I'm not overworking you in any regard. And Discord service. Oh my word! I forgot
Oh,
again.
my.
Woo! Oh my word. And you work for.
Really?
Don't put so much pressure on yourself if you can't handle it. Remember that you have limits. It's okay for you to relax and chill every now and again.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Some people enjoy doing a hobby
That-
as like their off time stuff.
That is true. So, Krusnik, as long as you are enjoying yourself with these prospects, then I will not make sure to push you to a different corner. Oh, boring clothing store, delightfully dull. They probably don't have a 50X there. Probably not. Damn it.
Golly, I own a barber shop.
You own a. Oh my god! Pengy Barber Shop with a penguin on it. Is that where we got our penguin item from this
Maybe.
barber shop? They sell merchandise in the barber
Maybe.
shop. I didn't know it was like a franchise like that, like Great Clips, Sports Clips, and Fantastic Samsons that were going way beyond. Oh my word. Oh. The bus drops me off, oddly enough, not very far from Juniper's office building. Although my destination isn't nearly as upscale as that. What is this? Wub sub? Wub sub?
Oh, I'm like, where are you looking?
Wub sub. Oh god. Wub
it's
wub
it's
dub
just Subway
dub.
with the side of dubstep.
Yeah, wub wub dub dub. Oh my word! I just noticed that whole story. Clever.
I
And-
couldn't guarantee that your hair would come out proper,
Yeah.
Krusnik.
Yeah, you'll probably end up bald like Penn is a few times.
Oh, you mean like like
Yep.
this?
Look, we basically have matching heads now, except you just need a tiny strand of hair now. And then we'll be perfect. We have massive bald heads. Just to sing it up. Yep. Just like that. Just like that. Absolutely. Perfection. Mm-hmm.
We do look eerily similar. This is weird.
I know. You think I wouldn't mind you looking like that for the entirety of the street, but that's entirely, again, up to you. If you
No,
want to look
I like
ni-
my hair. My chat bullies me enough.
Oh, I see. Well, in this case, hopefully my community
Oh, I'm
is
crying.
civilized in that regard.
They can't redeem anything here. It's fine. I'm safe.
Yep. You are safe for now. They can make me wear some items for my point redemptions. Hopefully it's not the concealed look because that's traumatizing for a lot of individuals.
Oh, uh-oh.
This is, well, it's a strip mall. Yep. Strip malls are relics of 19... Places where a random assortment of weird little businesses jam as many of themselves into as tight of a space as possible. For instance, I'm seeing a dentist, a used bookstore called The Whole Story, an arcade, a fast food joint, and a board-up health spa once called Lattes and Enemas, which sounds... Wait, if it's an enema, does that mean they put the lattes up there? No!
I guess depending on your
Taste?
relationship with milk.
Yep. Especially if you happen to be lactose intolerant. Maybe down the mouth you might be, but maybe up there, I can't say for sure. Maybe you get a whole different phrase. Maybe that's the way you can beat the lactose intolerance. You just shove it up there rather than down the mouth. Maybe there's
Oh
a different
my God.
correlation there. I don't know. You like your cream in there as well? Oh God, cream can go in there all the time.
Oh god.
Oh, this game is bringing out so much that I do apologize.
The gods are looking at us very sus-like.
Let them. Let them look sus. Yes, I will bring this to perhaps a form of normalcy in our society. What do you think?
I think that's two things no human being should ever combine.
No, I mean about your first future place of work.
I'm desperately hoping we're not talking about the same thing. Which one of these businesses exactly am I working at? I don't know anything about oral hygiene or old books, and I'd rather not be a fry cook.
The one in the middle, silly.
What? Behind the arcade?
It is the arcade.
Uh-huh.
Trust me on this. I reference and cross-reference and cross-reference your personality details, personal history, and social media connections. This is your dream job.
It would be. My dream job? Really?
With 99.97% accuracy, yes. I should probably explain my confusion. Arcades are big business in the entertainment sector. Pro gamers are celebs, 5-star arcades are social hotspots. It's always been popular with the mainstream. But, well, restaurants are popular too, right? And for everybody who opens one hoping to be the next Iron Chef trademark, a dozen more shut down in failure. Arcade competition is fierce. Paydays range from peanuts to gold, and sure, those who make it can secure fame and fortune. But those who don't? Well, no wonder Iris sees this as a dream job. Oh, yes. There it is.
Is this the ETs?
Yep. This is a photo-edited portion of that infamous landfill. Ooh, yes, you can
Beautiful.
see the ET cartridge right there. This is where they buried all of those unsold cartridges or returned cartridges in this massive landfill. Yup. Aren't we absolutely climate conscious? Yay! Video games weren't always this popular, though. I read an interesting article about it once, back in the day, 1980. We narrowly avoided a serious industry crash, which would have left video games as a kid's toy fad like hula hoops. No mainstream acceptance. Wait, hula hoops don't have any mainstream acceptance now?
I guess, man, I don't even remember the last time I've seen somebody hula hoop, to be honest.
Well, to be completely honest, I just don't have the hips for it, as you can see. And if I even attempted to fit one, it would probably strangle my head. Or it could be a nice one-hair ornament, I suppose.
Cuddly's hips don't lie.
Oh, jeez. Everything doesn't lie about my body, basically. Everything is absolutely up front and center. If you can imagine a thin blob, I'm on the brink of dying at that point.
Oh my.
You do not want me. The more I feed, the better for my health. But please do not go with the blob lifestyle unless your body can prepare for it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You do not want to become an island.
An island.
An island! For instance, one of the factors could have been a terrible game based on the kid's movie about a cute alien visitor who wanted to phone home.
Ooh. Ooh, ooh,
Oh, you know
reference.
the answer? You know the answer?
Reference, yes. Is it, what, how does it go? E.T. question mark?
Oh,
I must
yes,
be right.
you got it!
Okay.
You did
That's
it.
pretty good.
You did it. You absolutely nailed it. You absolutely
Oh, yeah.
shattered that.
What's my
out of-
prize?
Your prize is my admiration.
Oh, I was, thank goodness, I was really hoping you weren't going to say the AT game.
Good. I'm glad. I wouldn't want to dig through that landfill. And then again, I heard they tried to dig it out maybe a few years back. I could be wrong in that assumption.
What?
I think I could be wrong with that.
Interesting.
It has been 30 years almost since
Oh
that.
my
Yeah,
gosh.
just imagine that. It was back in that year. So 30 years almost has passed, if it hasn't already, since this
Dang.
took place. If this game was complete poop butts? Like poop from a Whoever said poop butts as an insult? Maybe I should now. This was complete poop butts.
Brand it.
Yeah, if you want to be more friendly and not have to insult a lot of people with your vulgar slurs or anything like that, poop butts is the way to go. Yeah, like poop from a butt. Butt poop. Ah, why is it that this stream, we haven't really made much clear progress, but at the same time, we have showcased ourselves as being more toilet humor focused and literal and dad jokes. All three of those
Yup.
now are clicking the buttons and the perseverance of anyone within the channel watching this now. Great! I'm glad we are able to entertain and frighten you at the exact same time.
Mm-hmm.
And massively overproduced, it ruined video games for years. Fortunately, cooler heads prevail. That game was delayed until it could be developed properly. Thank you! And the crash was averted. The crisis only exists in theory now. Or does it?
Mm. Doo-dee-doo.
What kind of Illuminati music was that?
Beautiful.
Sometimes I wonder what it'd be like for people in the darkest timeline, where everything went wrong. Are gamers considered nerds and outcasts? Are arcades vanishing points of nostalgia? The mind boggles. But make no mistake, as popular as they are, the arcade industry is a dodgy, risky prospect for a job. Plenty make a run at it, only to come up short. Considering Iris was tasked with getting me a job I enjoyed and could keep for more than a few months, this left me a bit confused.
Mm. Iris, this isn't me saying no. It's an interesting prospect, but I mean, are you sure about this? You say you're 99% sure.
99.97% sure.
Won't this be like my lifeguard job, though? Satisfying but short-lived? This arcade doesn't exactly look like a 5-star. It's no Deco's Palace, that's for sure. And to be perfectly honest, I haven't set foot inside an arcade in,
30 years.
a long time.
Oh, that
Oh,
arcade
yeah.
machine was smiling. You saw the eyes, didn't you?
I
It
did.
liked, it liked us playing with it. Oh, God! No! I need to back away
If
for
they
a
were
moment.
sentient.
I need to back away for a moment. Why did I make that? Why did I make that?
Oh, gosh.
Oh.
I remember really enjoying arcades when I was a kid.
Mhm.
I wonder why I stopped going to them.
I wonder
Well,
why. I wonder why.
why.
They were having a bit too much fun with the joystick and the buttons. They
Oh,
got a
gosh.
lot of grand times when you slid in those tokens or quarters.
Oh, no.
Oh, we have ruined and tarnished the whole concept of an arcade machine. Now you'll second guess when you want that one arcade up cabinets. The ones with
Yup.
several arcade games in one. Now you have that image inside of you now. Now whenever you turn it on, ride that good old joystick, push those buttons, you know what you're getting yourself into. It may be all for nostalgic sake, but is it really worth your soul?
Hmm.
I like how you're nice and neutral about this. It kind of sets the good groundwork.
Does it?
Maybe. It does help to complement sort of the aspect, the good old class. Why did I
Good,
make that
good.
noise?
Sometimes noises happen.
Yes. Sometimes it's most certainly can. Definitely. You know what? I'm gonna save right here just to make sure. Okay, empty slot. There we go. Now we can return. I gotta remember to save more frequently.
Perfect.
Iris interrupts that thought, eager to show off her homework. Trust me, when I said I was 99.979 error.
Rebooting.
Trust me, when I said I was 99.97% sure, I meant it. That's not some arbitrary number. I'm designed to be a bit silly and whimsical, but my math is deadly serious.
Deadly.
My coders made me to be the warm, personable front of a database array that's currently laser targeted on getting you exactly what you need, right here, right now.
And when this place inevitably collapses and I lose my dream job,
What makes you think that's going to happen?
because it does. It always does. I don't think your database accounts for my family curse. We've always had to, I don't know, compromise, settle, because things rarely work out. You always have to be ready for the worst. It's why I take things in stride these days.
We're getting a bit more backstory against our character here.
Mhm.
Mm.
We sure are.
I wonder when we'll learn what kind of businesses they tried to endure and didn't work out. Ooh. I am intrigued. Does that mean you shouldn't even try? I open my mouth to protest and then close it because a lot of bugs will basically get it in there. Like a whole smorgasbord. As often as my life tends to crumble out from under me, it's not like she was wrong. I still had to try. And besides, what is my dream anyway? That's what I was asking myself when I left the house this morning. I don't know what I want from life. I've been coasting aimlessly for years. When things started running downhill for my family, I had to grow up fast. Put aside silliness like wanting to be an astronaut and take what I could get. Now, thanks to Iris, I've got a shot at taking something a little better than what I usually get. I owe it to myself to try and be happy and paid, not just paid.
Yeah!
So I opt to push on through those doors and see what waited for me on the other side. We're finally going in the arcade after over an hour and a half. Yay!
We did it.
Okay, let's see if we recognize any of these references for the games. Oh, Time Shooters. Time Crisis, I think that would have been. There's the Dance Dance Revolution. Those are the
Yeah.
good old-fashioned virtual car races. Oh, yeah,
Most of
Castle
this-
Crunch.
Castle Crunch. Snake. I'm guessing is that Snake?
Maybe, possibly. A nice snack. Yep, snack runner. Yep, I know. The vending machines, the best part.
Yeah.
The air conditioning hits me like a cool breeze. I bet one smelling of copper and corn chips. Oh, is that the Cheezos? They are.
Yummy.
As it's early in the morning on a weekday, it's not too packed with gamers. Although it's so packed with games, I probably have a hard time finding anyone anyway. At once, I'm struck by something odd.
I actually recognize most of these games.
Neat! That's the first time she has actually said one word this entire
Yeah.
time. It's like she's
Considering
like
I-
so pessimistic about it. It's like, neat,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Neat.
Except I
Yeah.
should.
Considering I haven't walked into an arcade in over a decade, that's probably not great. Lots of vintage stuff here from the looks of it, like really old. Although I don't recognize that game with the stage lights and things, maybe it's karaoke or dancing, a Japanese import?
Checking. That would be Showtime Stage, a collaboration of Nihana Heavy Industry Concern and Hubris Records in Germany. It's won a lot of awards.
Ooh. Huh? I recognize most of these. Whoa, is that seriously a Mr. Moopy's Magic Maze? But the one in the middle with the split screens is new to me.
Oh, the Fist of Discomfort.
Eh,
Oh, it's a penguin again! See, the
Where?
barber shop is already taking over the arcade as
Oh.
well. Pengies.
I do, I see it.
Pengies. Oh my word. The barbershop is gonna take over every business now. I can see it. Vista Discomfort, a hybrid real-time strategy and brawler beat 'em up. It's actually not that new. It's been a staple of the esports scene for the last 8 years.
Two genres I was utterly lousy at last time I checked. And over here is an old lady.
Oh, you can, Oh, the fending claw is going down. I see that. Someone, it's a ghost that's playing
Ah.
with it. An old lady.
It's a ghost.
Is she knitting a basket?
Yes, I have no idea.
I feel like she has such a awesome outfit right now. All of these colors, the red, white, and blue. She's basically, oh, the Pac-Man earring and the cherries.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that. Okay, that's a nice little reference to Pac-Man, a golden arcade classic. Okay.
Sorry, ma'am. I was just talking to myself and had an overwhelming urge to complete my sentences.
Thankfully, I don't think she even registered me calling her old. She looks up from her knitting, seated behind the ticket price redemption disc, and offers a wrinkly smile. So who wants to voice the old woman?
There's so many coming up that I want to do, so I'll let you take this one.
Oh, I see. I see now.
Well, hello there. It's nice to meet someone new in the Funplex.
The what?
Francine's Arcade Funplex. Didn't you see the sign out front, dear? Well, I chose to knock off the first two words when they got knocked off the building during the storm of 1980. Sorry, dearie. It comes and goes whenever I say the end of year. Now it's just the Funplex, I suppose. So, how can I help you, dear?
All right, let's see what option we can go with. We can go with the quirky,
Oh my god.
the risky, or the blunt, or basically.
I think she's too old to understand what a suplex is, so I'm gonna say.
Oh, you may never know. Maybe she had a good. I mean, in the 80s back then, there was WWF, now known as WWE.
That is true.
Mm.
One of the first two.
Let's go with. Since we already have the points,
Okay.
there we go.
A funplex? Is that when you suplex a?
Yes, I've heard that one before, dear.
Oh,
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
we're not original. We're not original at all.
Considering we've been open since 1970. Oh, sorry again. Whenever I say the years, it just comes out. I've heard them all. But it's still nice to see young people with a good sense of humor. And it's nice of you to try and cheer an old lady up.
So she's appreciative. That's good.
Yes.
Yes, I heard you call me an old lady.
Oh, God. This is going to broaden our interview chances now.
Well, it is a factual statement, isn't it? No insult taken, dear. Please call me Francine, as in Francine's Arcade Funplex. Get it? Actually, thinking
Oh,
about
shoot.
it, I suppose we were originally Frederick's Arcade Funplex, named after my dear departed husband. Sadly, he died peacefully in bed some years ago.
Aw,
Oh.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, don't be. He died doing what he loved, having intensely physical relations with me.
Oh my gosh.
See? Even the elderly can get it on if you give them that motivation, if they want that stride.
Oh gosh. I
Hey,
didn't
just
see
imagine us
sandwiches.
being old and wrinkly. If we wanted to still have some fun times, if our body is willing, if we're not having any physical handicaps or like limitations, if we're still feeling that drive, why not embrace it? You know, why not? Sorry, Pen.
Images.
Sorry, I think I broke Pen here at the moment. Well, let's give Pen some time to recuperate, and we can get on with the rest of the game.
Man, well, his body was willing,
Yep.
and well,
Yep,
until he, yep.
yep, mm-hmm. Yep, just like that.
That's information I needed to know. Yes.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
And you are?
Cuddle paying muffle goblin, ma'am.
If she's gonna make a sly reaction to our name, I'm gonna love it. Oh, damn it.
I came here looking for a job. I understand my interview was prearranged.
Ah, yes, the computer did send me a mail about that. I almost forgotten. So, shall we retire to the office to conduct your interview? I carry on out here, but it is rather noisy, isn't it?
Yeah, about that. How do you deal with the constant noise anyway? Maybe that's not a question you should ask.
Oh yeah, maybe save that for a later time when you get hired. But
Yeah.
Oh, eventually you just sort of learn how to filter out all the beeps and the boops. It can take weeks to become acclimated, I found, but in the end...
Done. Oh, oh,
she quirks an eyebrow.
Well, now, that's faster than the others. Not bad.
I would not say that for my end. Noise stimulation on my end is very overpowering, so finally a trait that our avatar has, but I don't. For better
no.
or for worse. Ah, thank you.
So, shall we see what you're made of? This way, please.
Oh, penguin there, baby! Posters now! The barbershop is selling posters now. I can't believe it. Oh, it's a conglomerate. It's gonna be a
I
monopoly.
love it.
Yay! Okay. Francine leads me down a back hallway past public restrooms and into a door marked employees only. Why did I say it like that? Like a secret club is about to initiate.
Employees only.
It takes all my restraint not to point out the extraneous apostrophe. Oh yeah, that does make sense.
Welcome to our little backstage oasis. I suggest we do this in Gavin's office, but it's a bit too untidy. I don't blame the boy, he's been so overworked lately. Please, have a seat and we'll begin.
As quirky as this place in its owner may be, at least I'm confident that I can nail the interview portion of the proceedings. We'll see about that. It depends on
Yep.
our answers, probably. I've interviewed for a dozen jobs and held down 3. I know all the standard questions. Something tells me this isn't going to be standard. It's going to be absolutely unpredictable.
Yup.
What are your greatest strengths? What do you see as your weakness? Once I even had to describe how to assemble a Lego trademark set to prove my communication skills.
Oh my god.
I don't think I've ever had to assemble Lego kit. What happens if you go be creative and not follow the instructions, though? Does that give you a better chance?
I guess, maybe.
Maybe, depending on the job. What if they want you to follow rules and orders? Oh, you're screwed. Considering I ended up washing dishes, I'm not sure why, but I see you were being a little bit too ambitious with your Lego skills then. The point is, I'm confident, prepared, ready.
If you were a dinosaur, what dinosaur would you be?
Because if we were becoming a T-Rex, we need to know how to deal with our tiny arms, you know? We gotta use our head. Huh? Maybe that will come into the confrontation.
What?
If you were a dinosaur, what dinosaur would you be?
Right. Okay. Maybe this wouldn't be a typical job interview after all. No problem. Go with the flow. Let's do this. Up, see? Right there, the TX. That's the aggressive option. The pterodactyl. Because if you will become a pterodactyl and you soar through the skies, nobody would see the P.
That is true.
Because
That
if you
is
were the
true.
P and you can't sound out the P, that means you are stealthy. Ha! There's a dad joke. Brontosaurus, big dude, enjoys salad. Okay, what are you aiming for in this case?
Pterodactyl or Brontosaurus?
Okay, let me think. We do already
I
have
feel
a
like
point.
T-Rex is just such a non-original answer. I
Yeah, you're going a bit too ballsy with that one. Or too ahead of yourself. We already have a point for the kind meter. Do you think we should go with a good old Brontosaurus?
Sure.
Let's go with that.
I've always liked Brontosauruses. If you're gonna go dino, go big or go home, and not really a brutal meat eater.
That is definitely not me. I love my meat.
Yes.
Don't pull that
You know
out
what?
of
I saw something.
Yep.
I saw something yesterday.
What is
and it
it?
had something to do with it was not that I don't I mean PETA does what PETA does. I'm a meat enjoyer. But he said it was a picture of a T-Rex and it says, if you wouldn't eat a T-Rex, why would you eat a chicken? And I'm like, bro, I would eat a T-Rex if they were here. Like,
Oh yeah, I was gonna say they eat us. They would most likely eat us, so why not return the favor then? If it's scrumptious. I mean, if they're trying to feast off our livers, our kidneys, our skin, I mean, they're big carnivores in this case, so most
they are.
certainly we should experiment with good old T-Rexes to see what their meat is all about. And again, don't take it out of
Exactly.
context.
oh gosh.
Indeed, and nothing says self-starting go-getter looking for a dynamic, job procession quite like a 16-ton slow-moving lump of meat.
Hey!
Right.
Maybe I should have gone with Raptor. Everybody likes Raptors. Do we?
There was no option.
There was no option for Raptors. We couldn't pick it. I mean, Raptors could have been the quirky option, maybe? I mean, it depends on
Probably,
if you
yeah.
like the Raptors from the Jurassic Park or the Raptors that are known to have feathers.
Ooh, because feathers are just goofy. I don't know.
That could be the quirky option, honestly, if we would
Yeah,
have gone
yeah.
with that.
What's your favorite snack?
Oh no, are we going to
gosh.
say Chivos? Is Chivos going to be an option?
Chivos. Snack. If this was a favorite food question, I'd have this down easy. It's tacos. Always tacos. But snacks?
Any taco admirers in the chat right now? Tim Tams. Ooh,
I love tacos.
yes. Taco Tuesday is approaching. We best get our good old shells and our lettuce and our meats ready. Favorite taco place? What would that be for you?
My favorite taco place?
Do you like to make your own or do you like to go out and get them?
I don't ever make them properly. Whenever I was in California, there used to be like this I forget what you would call it, but it was a place that made like street tacos, and street tacos are my favorite.
Ooh,
with
so
the
like-
corn soft tortillas.
So in this case, you
Yes.
like the food truck varieties for those
Yes,
street
and
tacos.
we have a couple of food trucks around here, and I was actually just thinking to myself, man, that sounds so good for dinner.
Oh, nice. So after this collab, you can most likely, if it's not an inconvenience for you, grab those street tacos and gush them down your throat.
Yes.
Nice.
They also have birria tacos, which is kind of like street tacos, but with the
Oh, no.
spicy sauce.
I was going to say Iris is interjecting now.
Oh no.
Pizza bagels! Say pizza bagels! When pizza's on a bagel, you can have...
Hush you.
I think Iris is a bit biased because we subscribe to the Pizza Facts.
The pizza? Yeah.
Come on, dear. I don't have all day.
After giving it a good thought, well, how could I forget my favorite snack? Tacos are also my favorite snack. A tasty apple with almond butter. Whatever monkeys look in the depths of the vending machine. Ah, that's too boring.
Oh. Yeah, that is too boring. One of the top two, but we don't have a point in that one yet, which makes me want to go for that. But at the same time,
Oh, you mean the
tacos are
logical
my
answer?
favorite. Yeah.
So you want to go with the logical answer then?
I think I think
You
I think that's gonna be too boring for her.
Yeah.
So I think tacos, yeah.
We are thinking. Yes.
Yes. Tacos and only tacos. There is no other sustenance.
I can see you are a person that knows exactly what they want and how to get it. You know what they say, you are what you eat.
I'm a taco!
Yeah. I mean, preferably in this case, would you prefer to be a taco or an apple? Because remember, the apple shape is quite a spherical shape for someone. Even with the almond
That is
butter,
true.
which they say almonds do take a lot more resources to make, you might have a preference for being a nice person with multiple layers, you know?
Yeah, that is true.
You're like an onion! We are like an
Olga.
onion! We have multiple layers! We're like Shrek!
Yes.
Somebody!
What told me?
When I said that, did it actually cut off within Discord?
No, it did slightly, but
Oh, look
it
at that!
did-
We
it
got
did all the
actually
way.
one of the writers for this game in the chat! Two Flower! We have been enjoying our experience with this so far. Thank you so much for stopping by and saying hello. Thank you so much
Yeah,
for
it's
writing
so
the
great
dialogue.
so far.
It's been absolutely wonderful. We are, unfortunately, kind of taking our slow time, but we've been reveling in the aesthetic. Oh, yes, that's right. You do have a sequel. The New Challengers. That is correct.
Ooh.
Ooh,
We'll have
pet-
to check that out afterwards.
And a new game coming up, Penny Larcening, Gig Economy Supervillain. That sounds
Ooh.
interesting.
Super villain.
A gig economy supervillain, mind you. Penny Larcening, that is quite a good name. Good pun there.
Yeah.
That is a good pun. We will definitely check that out sometime in the near future. Thank you
Yeah,
for letting us
absolutely.
know about that, Two Flower. Greatly appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
DoorDash for crime. Oh,
Oh, heck
yes!
yeah.
DoorDash.
That sounds awesome.
Oh, God. DoorDash for crime. Yep. I'm already feel like I'm going to sign up for that. Cruiseneck, how are you going to ruin the mood? How are you going to ruin the mood there? I'm a little bit petrified at this episode. Cruiseneck,
Oh,
why
no.
would you do this?
Oh,
Okay.
Oh no, what is that? What does this mean?
Normally, this is when I get this redeemed, I have to basically conceal my eyes, close them, in order to play a game for about a couple of minutes. In this case,
Okay.
I think because we have to progress through dialogue, I think we can only do like a few minutes of this, but okay. There's a special touch to my concealment. There's a reason why it's
I'm
called
scared.
cursed. So,
I'm scared. Should I back away?
there it is. There it is.
Oh, what? Oh, whoa.
Yep.
my.
I can't see. I can't see anything right now.
Oh my
I am
gosh.
completely blind at this point. And now, I can't read anything. I can't read a single thing. So let's pass the time and have some friendly conversation while everyone basically backs away from this entire stream and runs for the hills. How's your day
Oh
going,
my
Pen?
gosh.
How are you doing?
I'm gonna be completely honest. I'm a bit distracted by your C cups. I'm very it's the weather. How's you?
You see, I always thought they were more massive than that, but I didn't have the mood. I don't know if they would basically go beyond my head scope. I mean, I can't see a blobby thing, and it's nice to know that someone appreciates this cursed image of mine. I can't even read the chat at this moment. How are things?
Well, they've completely have taken over. Krusnik is literally speaking in tongues.
Oh.
I'm just at a loss right now.
Mhm.
I'm not entirely sure how to handle this. Do I just lift them up so you can see, or like how does this work?
Honestly, Even if you were to lift them up, I still wouldn't be able to see anything. It's completely blocking my sign of vision.
Oh, like it's connected to your eye. I see.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's, I mean, even through the areola, you can't see through the areola.
That is correct.
Oh,
So feel free
well-
to speak your mind. You can most certainly be transparent about what you're thinking. I will not push you away.
Wow. There's lots of things on my mind. I'm really wondering how they make the world's biggest pumpkin. Like, what do they put into that thing?
That is most
like,
certainly
how
the case.
does it get so big? I just don't understand it. Is it like chemicals?
Mhm.
Is it something that they feed it bodies? Like, I just, man, I don't know.
Have you wanted to try that out for yourself, perhaps?
Like, eating it or making it?
Both, perhaps.
Oh God, I'd be scared to eat it. What if it tastes like iron?
Oh.
Especially if it was fed sacrifices, you know?
Or imagine if you accidentally swallowed one of the pumpkin seeds, it would start growing right inside of you with the same mass that it had presented itself. Wouldn't that be a petrifying thought, perchance? Much more petrifying than what you're seeing right now, maybe.
Like whenever your mom told you not to like swallow watermelon seeds because you would grow watermelon in your stomach?
Possibly. It depends on if you have the right fertilizer within your body.
Oh,
I
What
mean,
counts
we
as
do store
fertilizer?
about 30 pounds of poop in the body oftentimes, so there's that.
I guess that's true. Well, that's frightening.
Yep, absolutely. How long has it been,
But-
Pen? How long has it been?
It's been about 5 years, Cuddly. I'm gonna be honest with you. You missed a lot.
Oh,
Um,
sure. Would that equate to perhaps 5 minutes?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well then, you know what this means. Normally it does go for 5 minutes, so I'm just going to... There. There you go. There we are. I'm back.
You can see again. I'm somehow frozen. I don't know why on your end.
Yeah, you are frozen. You were so perturbed by that. I don't blame
couldn't
you.
look at
You
it.
lost the will
I had
to
to
function.
close my eyes.
You lost the will to function. I don't blame you. I probably scared off the writer as well.
Oh, was the Discord cutting out? Oh
Oh, really? Delightful.
no! No.
Okay, it looks like I still hear you on my end then. So, do you want to try and resync yourself after I petrified you to such an extent?
Yes. Well, it's funny because like on your screen, you're normal,
Uh-huh.
but on the VTube side, you still have the abnormality
Oh,
and a cup of tea.
a cup of tea. Yeah, that makes it all connect together basically. Oh my.
But yeah, let me try this and see if this works.
Okay, got it then.
Leave.
Ah! See, this is what happens.
Leave.
Crucick, you ruined everything! You ruined my partnership with others to further establish friendships. How could you? I just wanted to. Now I'm frozen. Oh, for a moment I thought I was frozen there.
No, we're good.
Oh, thank
we're good.
Bobby
We're
hell.
back. We're back.
Cheated on you? We never dated to begin with. This is what happens. This is what happens. Oh, blobby hell. Okay, I can only hope that, in this case, the writer that so graciously went into our channel and said, thank you for taking part in this game, wasn't completely perturbed by what they saw. That's all I'm hoping for.
I don't know. I think their writing has a lot of.
Well,
It's very goofy as well. So
okay.
in a good way. In a good way. Silly.
With other games in the collab muffin, you never play games with me. You know, hey, we can have our games sometime. I told you about the Broforce collab coming up. We just have to wait for that final update. Oh no, 2 flowers so and all. Ah.
What's the feeling?
Hold on, I gotta
Don't
move
forget,
for a
what
moment.
happens on the internet stays on the internet.
Yes, I'm learning that way more than ever. Oh, great. You want a Wiggle Buddy and Crimble is real and a Lily Bell plushie. Oh, you're just... Okay. And a Halloween witch look! You having all of these amalgamations? This is the customizable options. Oh. Da, 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 I have brought shame on the dojo and forgotten the face of my father. Poor lad. Okay, we gotta customize now. Okay, I'm gonna be frozen for a little bit. It's not because of VTube Studio, mind you. All right, first off.
Is Cuddly still alive?
Okay.
Hello? Are you
Okay.
back?
I'm back. I'm back. Yes, yes. I got the Halloween look now. Yes, there we go. It's never too late to be a part of the Halloween season here. But that's not all.
Oh my.
We still got the Wiggle Buddy. There we go. There's our little Wiggle Buddy there. And now we just gotta get
Oh
the...
my gosh.
Now we just gotta get the Lily Bell plushie.
It's so cute.
There we go. There's our Lily Bell plushie now. Then 2.
Oh my gosh.
And we're gonna go with a, Now, hold on. We gotta do this. There. First, Crimble is real and he ate my ass. There we go. And then... There. There. I'm all customized.
Oh my gosh.
I'm all customized now. This is the
This
extent.
is beautiful.
Yes.
This is so beautiful.
There we go. This is how the chat likes to interact with me and my appearance.
Man, I thought them making me bald was bad.
I mean, you could always, hopefully, maybe in the near future, you can bring out a certain flair that you so well presented in your PNG days. Do you know one I'm talking about?
I don't, but I'm sure I could
Let's just
figure
say
it out.
you were quite beefy.
Oh yes, my Buffin Maiden days.
Like the same buffness as that new character from Street Fighter 6. I think you have a rival
Very
now in that
true.
case. Okay, we have delayed the game far enough. Let us continue. Oh, wait,
Yeah,
before
yeah.
we do so, how many more minutes do you have on your end?
Let's go to 4:30.
4:30, so about
that'll be good
25
for me.
more minutes then. Got it.
Yeah.
Next question.
Nothing I prepared for has helped me plan for this odd interview. I brace myself in the next one.
What assets can you bring to the team during the inevitable zombie apocalypse?
Yeah. Favorite question.
Is this interview for real, or is this a dream? As I look into Francine's deadpan expression, I know she's 130% serious. All right, here are options. Engineering for the logical side, medical for the kind side, or the basic. I probably just get eaten on day 1.
No lawyers left to sue.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
good.
That's a good way to look at it. The zombies have eaten all the
Man.
lawyers in the world. They were basically the first victims of the apocalypse. They go after the lawyers.
Engineering.
Engineering.
I feel like engineering.
Okay.
And that'll give us a point to go, a point that we don't have.
Okay, got it. Engineering it is.
I am essentially MacGyver.
Trademark. Do you know who MacGyver is?
I have heard the name. I personally don't know. No.
MacGyver was a very famous sort of sitcom back, I think it might have been the 60s or 70s. I could be wrong.
Oh, okay.
But he could make sort of trinkets or items out of anything, whether it be a
that's
weapon
freaking
or
cool.
something else entirely. He had the
Yeah.
engineering capacity to make anything into a weapon or vice versa. And
know what I
he's
like
a
to call
character that
people
you
like
can
that?
perhaps play in Broforce.
Oh, really?
Possibly make Bro like Bro Guyver, I think it's the name. Just imagine though, with the update, they could have Bro Wick.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
I'm
that is
still
true.
thinking that Broverse update's gonna come around Independence Day. I can just feel it.
I mean, people like that are just superhuman. That's what I say.
Yep. The grand old MacGyver. All right.
I can make anything out of a string, a match, and a screwdriver. Especially if what you want is a screwdriver wrapped in burning string.
Good. We need someone to build makeshift defenses to think quickly in case we get surrounded. An inventive brain is always a critical role in any survival.
See? I think we picked the right option there.
Yeah,
I mean, sure,
I
a
think so,
medical
too.
one would be good if we wanted to heal up wounds, but once they get bitten, is it too
Yep.
late?
That is true.
One more thing. Why are you here?
The question is so simple and almost actually relevant to career planning that it takes me off guard. It's an actual normal question. We have been sidetracked by the normal question. And I see a crack in the wall! A crack in the foundation! Oh, there's
Oh,
another
no.
crack! There's so many cracks!
Is the coffee dripping?
I gotta see.
I don't think this one is.
The coffee is not dripping. We're screwed.
That's okay. At least the coffee drips at our place.
Yep, that is true.
I told you, I came about the job offer.
You're seeking a job, true. But that doesn't really answer my question, does it? No doubt you think my interview questions are a bit silly, but I like to think of the Funplex as more than a collection of tasks and people to perform those tasks. Most folks my age opening arcades at that time saw it just another way to make a quick buck. But, well, I saw it as something else. Nothing more than a way to make a large pile of quarters. And I expect you'll find the others working here see it as something more, too. Everyone has a dream they're chasing, dearie. And for my friends, it lies within the Funplex. Now, if all you want is a paycheck, I can provide that. But the last fellow in your position, that's all he wanted. And he didn't last long.
Aww.
So, I ask you again, why are you here?
To be honest, I didn't have a better answer than a fake hope that maybe this time I wouldn't lose everything. But that's just enough motivation to face each day. No more than that. It wouldn't be enough to answer a question. I needed to actually think this through. Oh, we got a lot of options here.
We do. We have them all, I'm pretty sure.
It's a funplex. A plex of fun. And I like fun. That might be too desperate. To be honest, I don't know. Not yet. I'm looking for hope. I haven't had much lately. Well, especially what we have said in the background. If I don't dare to take risks, I'll be stuck or confused silence, which might not be a good indicator, especially for a job possession.
Yeah, I think the kind one is the best one in my opinion.
You're looking for hope? Okay, I think so too in this case. We do want to be more optimistic about our endeavors, and so far, we have had not so good of luck where we are basically being more pessimistic about our life conquest, so to speak. So yeah, let's go for the kind answer.
Okay. Understand I'm not whining or looking for pity, but my life has been a complete mess for over a decade. In and out of jobs, taking what I can get, settling, compromising. I gave up on hoping for something better a long time ago. But, well, the people in my life who are close to me keep encouraging me to try and chase my dreams. That's why I'm here. I'm looking for the answer to your question.
I think that was...
I like that.
Yeah, I think that was very well put.
Yeah, I really like that.
It felt very sincere and not wishy-washy like how some aspects of that answer could be. Like they mentioned.
Yeah. But I won't be daydreaming all the time, I promise. In my last job, I was a lifeguard. That takes a lot of focus. I'll be just as attentive in helping your, funplex.
That perks her attention.
Yay!
Oh my! A rather serious occupation, that. And an unusual step from such troubled waters to a land of make-believe. You enjoy this role as a lifeguard, I take it?
Yes, ma'am. My roommate says she often noticed me smiling after coming home from work.
Which makes Francine smile in turn.
I can't say I can offer a role with such high stakes, but you'd be surprised at the many ways one can save a life, even here. Very well, I'm satisfied. Let's get you to work.
We have a job! We have a job as an arcade worker. Let's make sure we don't slack off and just play all the arcade games and give this place our
Yeah,
money,
true that.
our paycheck. It's like, pay me in quarters. I want your arcade machines. I don't care about my rent, my bills, my utilities, my food. I eat the quarters for breakfast and then gush them back out to play more games.
I think Juniper would be having some questions.
If she hasn't already, yes.
Yeah.
I breathe easier at that. Probably the weirdest job interview I've ever had, to be sure, and yet it felt appropriate. Like it was all about far more than just filling a slot on the payroll. Francine leads me back to the arcade floor and introduced me to my duties. She said duty.
We are totally not 12.
Great, yeah. Dag jokes, literal humor, and toilet humor all abound. But at least we're not taking it so far as some arcade animation sitcoms. Oh my word. It only occurs to me now that I forgot to ask exactly what duties this mystery job I'd accepted really involved. Oh, we're gonna find out.
Yup.
If we have enough time, we might even meet our fellow staff. Francine gestures to the seat she was occupying previously, a stool behind the prize desk.
Welcome to your new position, Cutter Pen.
Sitting here, you mean?
Sitting here and helping players redeem tickets for valuable prizes.
I glanced at the wide array of pencil toppers, rubber spiders, and tiny plastic toy cars on display. Yep, this is relevant. This is indeed relevant for... Just imagine accumulating 10,000 tickets and you get a pencil topper. The best.
Oh, yup.
Well, for prizes at any rate, it's such a relief. I'd really been stretching myself thin lately trying to fill in since the position was vacated.
If you don't mind me asking, ma'am, why did the last guy who sat here end up quitting?
Something about being so bored out of his mind that he felt like jamming one of those 500 ticket plush dolls down someone's throat.
Oh gosh.
Poor dear. He just wasn't cut off for this line of work. Grandson or no, I have no patience for such nonsense.
Oh, it was a grandson.
Oh, it was? Yeah, dang.
Jeez, that's a little bit disrespectful then in that case.
Yeah, it is.
Could this be like a family business then?
Maybe. Well, I mean, she said it was her husband's who died doing the things he loves.
Oh yes, most certainly. I feel like that's maybe one of the best ways to go out.
The image
Instead
is
of-
back.
Yep. Hey, don't say that. It's better that image than them dying alone in a hospital bed with an
You know
illness.
what? That is fair.
Yes,
That is
I
fair.
think we could celebrate that kind of death, honestly.
You're right.
I mean, we don't encourage it. I mean, make sure you take your sexual health into very much, carefully in this case. Oh, look at that. Lovely. The two-flow flirty flower absolutely die in a nice loving fashion. Yeah, make sure you take care of your sexual health, your mental health, financial health, physical health, all of that. Don't push yourself too much. I mean, we aren't built with the same kind of stamina as those in you know what. We would think that we would like to be, and some people may have it, but not everyone.
Who that? I'm sorry. The last person to work this desk was your grandson?
Anyway, Gavin should be by soon. He'll handle paperwork and all that administrative nonsense. Now,
Sexual health, what does that mean? Making sure you're taking care of your needs sexually and not overdo it. I won't explain anymore. You'll just have to decipher that in your head.
Or
No
Google.
more
Google's good.
context. Have confidence in your ability to decipher what that truly means, Krusnik.
Now, if you don't mind me, all this talking's tired me out some. I'll be in the back office if you need me.
Oh, there's us. There's us. Oh God, we
There we
blend
are.
in. We blend in with the
With the red?
plushies. Look at that elephant, the one with the long nostril, and the one bunny with the big floppy ears. Oh my word. Okay then. I adjusted my seating on the semi-comfortable stool leaning against the desk. Beneath me, a wide array of cheap junk awaited my attention. Hey, if you call it cheap junk while she's around, you might get fired.
I
could have lost hope then and there that this job would be even slightly more engaging than being a diner dishwasher, but chose to look on the positive side. That's why I'm smiling so uncomfortably.
Positivity.
Positivity. At least it's not one of those forced smiles like in that Smile movie, or
Oh yeah.
that could be an amalgamation of pain and torment.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be helping kids obtain toys that would have become nostalgic memories for years to come. Yes, the little
Heck
toy
yeah.
car. Yeah. Right?
I remember I got like Digimon toys one time from a it was like a place like that where you go and it's arcades and stuff and you win prizes. And they were like just plastic Digimon figures and I
Oh.
loved the heck out of them.
Could they actually transform, or was it just like the
No.
usual one?
It was just usual little figures.
Was it Chuck E. Cheese?
No, it was a place that's local. That's why I won't say it. But
Oh, I see. You don't want to
It's
give
not
your
around
position out.
anymore.
That is quite.
Yeah.
That is quite a smart move. I remember there was a circus pizza around my place, but that's been out of business for years.
Oh no.
Years. Any minute now. Oh. Does it not get
Oh,
a lot
no.
of business? Oh no, the smile is fading.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh. I don't know if that's a frustrated look or they are looking at something like, hey, I crave the sweet embrace of death.
Well, it's your lucky day because I'm right here.
Hey, yeah, just keep me.
Oh, nope. I'm not gonna go with the grandma. Not gonna go with the grandma. I've been sitting here for 2 hours now and nobody's walked up to obtain a novelty fun plush shot glass or a colored pencil set or a light up yo-yo. There's shot glasses they sell here?
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
They sell shot glasses? Do they have to ask for a license to say what age they are? Like a little kid's like,
Just
Oh, I want to get the shot glass. I'm gonna fill up my good old high C in this, or maybe a Sunny Delight or Hawaiian Punch. You know what I mean?
Shots
You
of Hawaiian punch.
adult, make sure you don't spike it for them, okay? I know the temptation is very high and very severe, but please, for the love of all that is holy, don't give your child any sick ideas. Lunchtime's approaching, and so far the only people walking in and out of the arcade are a few stray adults who have no interest in cheap friendship bracelets. Thankfully, my first customer of the day arrives before I start wondering if one of those 500 ticket plushies could really fit down someone's throat. Oh, here we go. Here's a oh, this must be Gavin?
I believe so.
I think
maybe.
this is Gavin for administrative. Oh, the tablet and everything. Oh, jeez. That is a slick-looking watch here, too. Or maybe not. Nope, just walking right on by me, his head buried and reading some sort of spreadsheet off his tablet. Was he here to play? Doesn't seem like the typical businessman on the break or unwashed and unemployed game aficionado. In fact, he's a snappy dresser where he seems pretty stuck up, or damn, he's hot, that's my kind of guy.
1 or 3 for sure.
He did look slick. I mean,
Yeah,
we
he
did try to go with the flirtatious first impressions, but we don't know if they're into us yet.
Yeah.
I will say he does have a snappy outfit.
Yeah, let's go with that one.
Most guys I know are content to toss on a t-shirt and jeans. Not this guy. Even an arcade, he's sharp like a linoleum knife. Did I say that correctly?
Linoleum, yes.
Oh, thank God. I wasn't sure if I was going to butcher that word or not. In fact, that rather pointed look he's offering me after doubling back is rather linoleum knifey-y, too. Hold on a moment. Who are you exactly? What are you doing behind that desk? Where's Francine? Okay. Do we want to go with the kind one? Do we want to go with the quirk? Oh, I've had some work done.
Oh gosh.
I'm the new hire. Not that anybody wants. That might be. Maybe not that
I don't
one.
know. Does he need a laugh? Is he pretty serious?
He might be sort of serious at this moment, so maybe we could go with "Pleased to meet you." I'm Cuddle
Yeah,
Pen.
yeah, I agree. Hello, I'm Cuddle Peng Muffle Goblin. Muffle Goblin.
Muffin Goblin.
Muffin
I know it's a
Goblin.
bit of a mouthful there. What have we done? I would be
Your new
surprised if there
hire.
was actually someone with that last name in the world.
That would be pretty crazy.
Just imagine all the insults dished to them in school, though. You kind of feel bad. Or you could embrace it, and maybe ride one of those gliders that the Green Goblin rides, and maybe toss all those pumpkins around like you mentioned.
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker! Oh, my word.
I'm looking forward to working with you.
He relaxes somewhat on hearing that. Somewhat. It's about time. I was wondering how long she had to work that desk. She's got gusto for an octogenarian and loves working the floor. But sitting here all day handing out toys and dealing with problems wears her down. So, she explained the job to you? Gave you the papers to sign?
She said Gavin would handle that stuff.
With a sigh, he rubs his forehead, feeling the headache coming in. Oh no,
Oh,
we're
gosh.
providing the
Not a
pressures.
headache.
That would be me. I'm Gavin Cooper.
As in Sly Cooper?
Maybe. He could be Sly if he wants to be.
Maybe.
I'm the business manager here at the Funplex. I make sure we manage to keep having a business rather than a pile of rapidly collapsing fiscal mistakes. Right, so as you've no doubt guessed, you'll be exchanging tickets for prizes, but that's the least part of your job.
There's more to it than that?
You're the floor attendant. You attend to the floor.
What? The carpets?
Oh. Yep, we gotta get our licking tons over. We're gonna lick some carpet, as you know what I mean. I still
Mouth
remember
burger,
that
mouth
joke from
vacuum.
Cow and Chicken where they have all those women licking the carpet. It's like, oh!
Oh no, did they?
Yes!
That's
It was a
funny.
very infamous episode that they did back in the day.
Oh dang.
I don't know if that's aged so well back then because it was the 90s, so to speak, but yeah, I remember
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Interesting.
The floor. The arcade, the games, the patrons. You're the one running around putting out fires and sorting out problems. Speaking of problems, I do notice that we are about 4 minutes before it's 4:30. So,
Mhm.
you think it would be wise to save what we got right now and just wait until the next session to continue our adventures?
Sure.
Okay, let's go ahead and save it before we absolutely forget. You want to make a separate save or should we stick to just one?
Oh, that's hard. I'll let you decide that.
Let's go separate. There we go.
Okay.
All right. So, this is where we are going to end our faithful stream for today. So, let's make ourselves big. Big. Oh,
Big.
yes. There we go. We got the bigness in line.
Big.
Yes. Bigger.
Big.
Bigger.
Oh, too big. Too big.
Bigger, I say.
Big.
Bigger.
Big.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. Uh-oh. Oh, Two Flower, thank you so much for being a part of this stream. It was fun to play your game so far in the meantime. We are hoping to
I'm looking
continue.
forward to playing it again.
Yes, we're hoping to make this a weekly tradition if everything works out. Probably not
Yeah.
Father's Day because that's coming out in about 2 weeks, but
Yep.
hopefully make this so that we get at least one ending and romance at least one individual. And who knows?
Yeah.
If we are feeling thirsty for more adventure, we might try out the sequel. Here Comes the New Challenger.
Yeah.
Possibly, if everything works out. So,
And especially the DoorDash for crime.
oh yes, penny larceny. We should make that a future
Penny
collab.
larceny, yeah, that's it.
Okay, so before we decide to end the stream, Pen, do you have anything that's coming up this week for you, or do you want to make any announcements at all?
Don't really have anything coming up that's super special. I do have something later on this month. It's I'll give a sneak peek surprise thingy, but I am gonna be doing something for a charity.
Ooh, nice.
It's kind of a bigger charity, and I'm
Nice.
really excited and honored to have been invited to help do a charity stream for that. So yeah, that'll be in later this month. So that's something to look forward to.
Yeah, that's delightful. I'm glad that you are going forth with the charity thing. I've been doing a few charities
Yeah.
stream myself. Hopefully, we'll get to one in August for Women's Equality Day. I think it's in the next one.
Oh, how awesome!
Yep, that would be a future pick. A 12-hour
Yeah.
charity stream for that case. Hopefully, I'll be able to
12
play some
hours.
video games that were primarily developed by women. So, if you have any recommendations, you're more than welcome to let me know within my Twitter account. In fact, you can go to my socials right here. Right here, you can basically check out my Twitter, my YouTube channels, including the main one, which I stream on Fridays and Saturdays. My second one, where I upload bypassed streams, which in this case, you might see us over on that channel about a month from now with, and you know how I always get those customized thumbnails?
Yeah.
Expect one of those maybe in the near future. I'm still on the catch-up game.
Oh.
And vice
Yeah.
versa in this case. Also, with that out of the way, I am going to be streaming not tomorrow, but Tuesday I'll be starting to play one of my favorite games of all time, Blasphemous. That to prepare for the sequel coming out late summer of this year. I am... Are you puffing your cheeks at me? Is that it? And you can
I
get
do what I want.
Blasphemous too for a very good price bundle-wise if you go to my Humble Bundle link right now here. In fact, that is one of them that you can check out right now. Not only that,
Oh,
but it
heck
also get
yeah.
Hollow Knight, Rain World, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night. You'll be supporting me, but also a worthy charity of this case. Yes, puffy cheeks are indeed adorable. You just want to poke them all day, honestly. But yeah, that is the latest stream that I have coming up here soon. So, Pen,
Woohoo!
is there anyone in particular, since you are my guest, that you would like us to raid?
Let me take a quick look-see.
I've been doing my
Um,
absolute best to raid individuals that I don't really give a lot of attention to, just to differentiate each
Ooh.
and every time. And I feel like you might have some good insight.
I do. I have a friend that's actually doing a subathon right now.
Ooh,
Their name
perfect! A
is
subathon.
Drive, and they're playing Xenoblade Chronicles.
Which one?
So here is the first one.
Oh, is it the definitive version on the Switch?
There.
Okay,
I think it is, yeah.
okay, and then you can also make up the raid message too.
Ooh, how fun.
Yep.
Let's see. Wait, what do I say?
Oh, is that a Tonberry for the avatar?
He is. He
Oh,
is.
that's a big smirk there. I think I'm starting to like them.
Let me see. The fluffy and puffy.
Oh my god, your breasts are
Purple
actually touching
raid.
my elbow there. It's awesome.
I'm sorry.
It's
they
okay.
just kind of get everywhere.
It's okay. Your tail was slapping me in the face. That's quite alright. I have no complaints. I mean, I am made of sturdy stuff oftentimes, whether I may not look it or not.
What about? I tend to write it a few times. So what about something like that?
Fluffy puddle cuddle pen raid. Yeah, we can go with that.
Heck yeah.
And we won't use my emos, so that way we have something neutral. So that way it's not just promoting me. So yeah, feel free to copy and paste that once we get into the raid here, so to speak. And now, let's go ahead and get that raid all taken care of then. So I gotta make sure I spell in the name correctly. Strive98. Okay.
That be him.
The raid is getting started. So, with that said, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully, we'll be able to schedule this again next Sunday at the exact same time, or anything else, whatever is most convenient for Penn. And with that said, hope all of you have an exquisite rest of your day, whether it be the morning, the afternoon, the evening, or the night, depending on where you may be. Ta-ta for now. Oh, wait.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, you're welcome. And also, I gotta make sure here that I actually am on the page of Strive before we commence. Because I want to make sure that I am present without being, you know, just set in the raid and just regretted and not be in the presence for that. So, let's make sure that I got our fine Strive here. Okay, there you are. Now we got it. Okay, gotta mute it. And now we can commence. All right?
Woohoo!
Ta-ta for now. Yo, I shall see you all on Tuesday, in this case, 7 p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time for Plasmas if you want to join for that engagement. Ta-ta for now, once again.